What is up everybody, Heart here, bringing you guys Kingdom Rush. So this is something different from the regular, and if you've been on my channel for a really long time, then you probably know that I used to upload Kingdom Rush and Kingdom Rush Origins on my channel. Now the problem with that series was that they were really long episodes, about 15 to 20 minutes each, and each video was only one level, and because there's so many levels in the game, I was uploading a lot of just 20-minute videos with no commentary at all, so no one really wanted to watch that. So that was basically a problem with my channel. So yeah, and that's why those videos got a lot less views, and that's why I chose to stop uploading this game. Now I'm planning to do something completely new. Now for the new and improved Kingdom Rush series on my channel, I am basically just going to, each video is going to consist of about 3 levels, and I will be live commentating throughout those 3 levels. And for the parts that I'm not commentating, or the parts that are a little bit boring, I'm just gonna speed right through them, so you guys only have to watch the interesting parts. So before we get into the game, I want to say something. I know that I haven't been uploading for pretty long time, and the reason for that is because I was on vacation the entire week last week, and also after I came back, I had to unpack. I'm not even done unpacking now, so that's how lazy I've been, and I've been a little bit tired, and along with that I've had a lot of summer activities to do. So yeah, I've been pretty busy, but overall the main fact is that Bloons has gotten a little bit boring for me. That's not saying that I'm going to stop posting that. I will definitely continue Bloons, but it's gotten a little bit boring for me, so I might be taking a little break from that. I'm not sure yet. I have some games that I already played, and I might be just uploading that soon. But as of now, let's just focus back on Kingdom Rush. So that's also one of the reasons why I want to play Kingdom Rush. I want to bring more variety in this channel, not just Bloons TD battles. So Kingdom Rush, let's just start a new game right here. I want to show you guys how this game works, because if you're new to my channel, you have no idea how this game works. So there's 3 difficulties: casual, normal, and veteran. So it's basically the same thing as in Bloons TD5, easy, medium, and hard. Now the difference between that and this game is that in this game, it's not that the towers are cheaper or more expensive, it's that the enemies have more or less health. So that's the difference. Now normally I play normal, sometimes I play casual, sometimes I play veteran. Normally I play normal, but for this video, for you guys, I'm going to be playing veteran. Yeah, I'm going to be playing veteran for you guys, so you guys can watch me fail, I guess. So right now, the only thing that we can do, because we can't upgrade or go to the hero room, the only thing we can do is start the first level. So this game is actually really similar to Bloons, basically Bloons. So this behind me, behind the screen, if you can see it, is the track. The enemies enter here, the enemies exit here, and along the way you can build towers. So it's basically the exact same as Bloons. But the thing here is that there are only 4 tower types, and you're only limited to these spots where you can place the towers. Now each tower type has its strengths and weaknesses. So for the archer tower, it shoots fast, it's a little bit inaccurate, and it does a decent amount of damage. So it's basically the basic tower. The barracks, they're the soldiers, so they cannot attack flying enemies. That's a weakness, but they can block and stall enemies, so that's their main purpose. The mage has magic power, so it can penetrate through armor. So the mage does full damage against armored enemies, while the other towers do like half damage against armored enemies. And the mage, it does more damage to all enemies in general, but the weakness is that it shoots a little bit slowly, so it's not the best tower if you want speed. Now the artillery battery also shoots really slowly, but the artillery battery only does a little bit of damage to each enemy, but it does damage to a lot of enemies, so it's area damage. So that's the basics of this game. So I will show you some gameplay. So I'm just going to be building mostly archer towers, because in the earlier levels, the best tower to use is the archer towers. So as you can see, there's a new enemy, the goblin. So the goblin is the basic enemy of the game. It has low health, average speed, no armor. It's the most basic enemy in the game. So I will be calling in the next wave early, because if you call in the next wave early, you actually gain extra money. So that actually helps a lot if you do that a lot. But if you have a lot of enemies on the screen already, and you're having trouble defending, then don't call the wave early because you'll probably die if you do that all the time. Now, if you didn't see there, I unlocked reinforcements, and reinforcements are basically just free soldiers that you can place on the map every 10 seconds. So every 10 seconds you get these reinforcements. They don't cost any money and they're pretty darn helpful. So use the reinforcements every 10 seconds if you can. So there is a new enemy right here. It is the orc. So the orc is almost the same as the goblin. It has a little bit more health. It's a little bit slower, but the main difference is that it has light armor. And remember earlier I said that mage towers are best against armored enemies. So this is one of the armored enemies. So for the orcs, mages do best against them. But the thing about the orcs is that they're such low health that it honestly doesn't matter whether you use a mage or archer or anything, because their health is just so low. But I'm gonna get a mage tower anyway, just to show you guys if the orc even makes it all the way there. But yeah, I'm gonna get a mage tower to show you guys the difference. You probably won't see the difference because, as I said, the orcs have really low health. But yeah, so I just unlocked the Rain of Fire right here, and the Rain of Fire is basically an extremely powerful, you guessed it, Rain of Fire. So I'm going to show you what it does. So I'm going to wait for all these enemies right here to jumble up in one spot, and then I can show you the true power of the Rain of Fire. So I'm going to try to get all the enemies in one spot, and then what am I going to do? Rain of Fire, and that basically killed all the enemies in that spot right there. So that is the end of level 1. Pretty simple, right? Yeah, overall it's a pretty simple game. Same thing as Bloons. You place towers, enemies come out, and you try to stop the enemies from going through. It's basically the same thing as all tower defense games. So because I got 3 stars on this map, I unlocked 3 stars to upgrade. So these upgrades make your towers, reinforcements, or Rain of Fire better. So I like using the Archer Tower a lot, so I'm going to upgrade that. And I also like using the reinforcements a lot, so I'm going to upgrade that. So that's all my upgrades, and let's just move on to level 2. So level 2, basically the exact same thing, except now we have tier 2 towers available. So now instead of just placing the same old regular archer towers, I can upgrade them. But I won't upgrade them just yet because that's not the best strategy. So I'm just going to be sticking to this for now. And there's not much that I really have to say for this level, so I'm just going to stop commentating right here and speed up this level. Now, as you guys can see here, there is a new enemy. So this new enemy is the wolf. Basically it's just a really it's a really fast enemy. So, but that's basically its only strength. It's a really fast enemy, but it has the lowest health in the game, so you can kill it really easily. But it can also dodge your towers because it's so fast. It can dodge your soldiers, it can dodge your arrows, but it has no armor. It has really low health. So, in general, you should be able to beat this enemy pretty easily. And as you can see, we're already on wave 7 out of 7, so I should be able to defend this pretty easily. And also, there are a lot of Easter eggs in this game. I don't know if I said this or not, but yeah, there are some pretty interesting Easter eggs in this game. For example, if you press the windmills stop. That's probably not interesting, but there is something more interesting, is that if you press these sheep right here, if you keep pressing them, they will actually explode and die. So I believe there is an achievement where if you explode 10 sheep or something, you will get an achievement for doing that. So I just thought that was pretty interesting. There's 1 sheep left on this map. Yeah, I don't think there are any more sheep, but yeah, I just thought that was a really fun Easter egg that the developers added in this game, because exploding sheep, that's pretty cool, right? So anyway, we're about to clean up these last few enemies right here, and we should be done with level 2 as soon as these orcs die, which might take a while. And there, yep, that orc is dead. So no lives lost again. It's level 2. It shouldn't be too difficult. So yeah, I no lives lost that. And now we are back on the map. And since we have 3 more stars, I can upgrade more stuff. So 3 stars. I do use the reinforcements a lot. but I don't think I should upgrade the reinforcements too early on. So instead, I'm going to be upgrading the archer towers because I used archer towers quite a bit. So we're on level 3, and I remember the first time that I played Kingdom Rush, which was I don't even remember, 5 years ago, I think. It was on armorgames.com, so that was pretty long ago. So yeah, I used to play Kingdom Rush a long time ago, and I remember the first time that I played it, level 3 was for some reason really hard for me. I don't know if it's going to be really hard for me now, but the first time that I played it, level 3 seemed to be really hard. I didn't know why. So there are more sheep here, so I'm just gonna explode the sheep. I think I should get the achievement right now. Yep, I got the achievement. Avenophobia. Kill 10 or more sheep with your hands. And there is also one more Easter egg in this level, and that is the river, the lake down here. I don't know if that's a river or it's probably a lake, but in level 4 they say it's a river. So I don't know if it's the same river from level 4 that goes on here. But anyway, as you can see, there are fish down here, right? Basically, if you click on the fish, then you get an achievement. So there it is. See, the achievement is called Twin Rivers Angler. So I'm assuming it's a river, but it looks more like a lake to me. I don't know. But yeah, I got the achievement. So anyway, there's not much left I have to say for this level. So I'm gonna stop commentating right here. Okay guys, we have a new enemy here, and this enemy is the shaman. So this shaman is, I have to say, probably the most annoying enemy in the entire regular campaign. So this is a really annoying enemy because first of all, it is highly magic resistant. So that was what I was talking about earlier. This is one of those magic resistant towers, so these mage towers will hardly do any damage to the shamans. But the really annoying thing about the shaman is that it heals all nearby enemies. So if you have a lot of enemies nearby, then it's really hard to beat any of those enemies. So the strategy to the shaman is basically just kill the shaman, and none of the other enemies will be healed because there's no shamans to heal it. So yeah, the shaman is overall a really annoying enemy, but as long as you kill the shaman, then all the other enemies shouldn't really be a problem to you. And uh-oh, this is a pretty big guy. So we have a new enemy right here. It is the ogre, and this ogre has really high health, slow speed, and it costs 3 lives. So what that means is that all the enemies that we face so far, if they go through your defense, then you lose 1 life. But this ogre, if it goes through, you lose 3 lives. So that is pretty damaging to you. And if you didn't know, if you have 18 to 20 hearts left when beating a level, you get 3 stars for that level. But if you have, I believe it's 10 to 17, then you get only 2 stars. And if you have 1 to 9 hearts left when beating a level, then you get 1 star. So that's basically how the whole stars things work. The whole star thing works, but yeah. So I was saying that the shaman is really annoying, right? And it's really annoying when next to the ogre, because the ogre is such a powerful enemy that if you don't beat it in time, then the shaman is going to keep healing that ogre over and over again. So the real strategy is to either just kill the shaman right away so that the ogre won't damage you, or you can separate the shaman and the ogre. So I don't know if you saw what I did a few seconds earlier, but I put reinforcements against the shaman, so the shaman had to stop and fight against the reinforcements, but the ogre just didn't fight against the reinforcements and just kept walking. So I separated the shaman and the ogre, so the ogre couldn't be healed by the shaman. So that's one strategy to against the shaman and the ogre in general. And as you can see, we're about to beat this level. I'm gonna rain of fire the shamans because the shamans are probably the most annoying enemies that I have left. But anyway, even though I rain of fire them, you saw they heal themselves pretty quickly. So the shaman's healing power is just so powerful and annoying. But yeah, we defeated this level once again, no lives lost. So we got another 3 stars, and because this video isn't too long yet, I think I'm gonna include the 4th level. So earlier I said I'm gonna do 3 levels for each episode, but the first few levels are pretty short, so I'm just going to do the 4th level this time. So I'm just going to increase this, and I can't upgrade the reinforcement, so I'm just going to use it on the mage tower because I use that pretty often as well. And what? Hero unlocked. So this is something new, well not new, but new to this video I guess. But yeah, we have heroes now. And heroes are basically just an extra free soldier that you can use in the game. Now the thing about heroes is that when they die, they respawn after about 15 seconds. So heroes technically never die in the game, but they do die, but they respawn every 15 seconds. And right here we have level 3 towers available now. So if you didn't know, the max upgrades for the towers are tier 4, so we're already 3/4 of the way there to getting all the upgrades. So here it basically tells you what heroes are. Basically just select them, just click on them. You can either click on the hero itself or this thing right here, you can click there and it goes to wherever you place it. So for this map, I think it is best to put all your defense towards the back, because all the enemies will meet around that general area. But I will put my hero up in front right here, and this hero in general is good at hand-to-hand I don't even know how to explain it. The best term that I have in mind is hand-to-hand combat. So basically it doesn't fire arrows or shoot beams or anything. It just attacks straight on with its hands. Yeah. So, and the good thing about this tower is that if you look closely at my reinforcements, there was some blue under my reinforcements, and that meant that my reinforcements had a little bit of extra strength and a little bit of extra health and strength. So this hero makes other soldiers in its area better. And if you look at this number down here, it says 3. 3 means which level the hero is. And every map that you start, the hero will automatically reset to level 1. But the more damage the hero does, the higher level it will get. So the main goal is to get your hero as high of a level as you can each level that you play, because the higher level that it is, the more damage it does. And I believe this one, it also gets stronger armor. See, I believe it started with low armor, now at level 4 it's already at medium armor. So basically, yeah, the higher level it is, the better it is. So try to get it as high of a level as you can, and the only way to do that is to make it fight a lot. Fight a lot and win a lot. I mean, it can't just fight and die. I mean, that's not good either. So I'm gonna stop talking here and just speed things up. And as you can see, we have a new enemy here. It is the bandit. It has fast speed, high damage, I can dodge melee attacks. So basically it's almost the same as a goblin, except it does more damage and it has more health. That's basically the main difference. It says it dodges melee attacks, but in my opinion it doesn't do that as well as the wolves, because it's not as fast as the wolves, so it can't dodge attacks as well. And I see a lot of enemies getting really close to the end, and I failed miserably there. Yeah, I lost 3 lives. You know what? I lost 3 lives, that means I only got 2 stars. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to end this video right here, because I talked too much. And because I talked too much, I wasn't concentrating enough on the game, so I ended up losing too many lives. So even if I won that level, I would have only gotten 2 stars. And my main goal in this video, in this series, is to get 3 stars on all the levels. So that was my main goal. So anyway, that was the first episode for Kingdom Rush. So if you liked this series, then please tell other people about it, because if I don't get enough people enjoying the series, I'm probably gonna stop posting this series. So it's a lose-lose for both of us. But if you tell other people, then I get more viewers, I get more inspired. I get more inspired to, not inspired, encouraged to post more of Kingdom Rush, and you guys get more Kingdom Rush content if you like the series. So if you really like the series, tell other people to come watch, and make sure to like that video, subscribe, do everything you want. But that is really all I have to say for this video. So leave a like if you enjoyed, and have an awesome day.